Hello Internet, welcome back to the Jongravesshow. Today I wanted to talk to everybody about the Division 2. Obviously, if you're reading the description on top of the video, or at least like the article that I'm looking at, is that the Division 2's release is adopting an Anthem style launch schedule. And I gotta be fair with you guys, it's like, look, I already found it really scummy nowadays that basically games don't actually release like how most older games do. You know, basically you have the game itself, it's a complete game, you have unlockables, play it on the hardest difficulty. I mean, yeah, Resident Evil and DMC5, you can play the games on their hardest difficulty and you can unlock things. They're complete games and you don't have to worry about pre-ordering or downloading or getting something day one to just enjoy the game. I mean, sure, Resident Evil, it had like the what was it? It had the stars guns, and then you had the soundtrack, and then you had the classic costumes, obviously. And then Devil May Cry, you have orbs and so on and so forth and costumes. Cool, like all that is great, right? But the gaming industry today has really been trying, man, to push this golden and standard and all the rest of these other crazy additions and whatnot. And also they try to throw microtransactions on top of that, which is a problem. So why am I saying all of that? Well, most likely it is because the Division's standard edition, in this case, right, because I think it has like 2 different versions. How many of it, if you pre-order it, if you pre-order the standard Division 2 game, you'll be able to say it will be available worldwide on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 on March 15th. All right, you know, however, with you playing PC, you play it on the 14th. Obviously, like that's what this little division chart is. Okay, March 14th for Uplay and specific places like in the world, like you can play Division at a very specific time, right? You know, which is super annoying and really confusing. But then, you know, if you are but then again, if you're like a good player and you went out and you got the golden edition, or basically the ultimate edition, then you can play it on Uplay today, or you can play it tomorrow for Xbox One and PC and PlayStation 4. I mean, this is a whole new thing that I hope that doesn't take over, because coming from like say man, because going from online passes to what was it? It was online passes to basically DLC to DLC passes, like to them not giving you everything like in a bundle, so like that they got to give you like 2 or 3 of them. Borderlands 2 is guilty of that garbage. And now we have the Division like taking one of the most confusing practices from like Anthem. Like, don't do that. Oh yes, right. I would say, oh yes, right. I didn't even mention the whole like little like pre-order thing, like that was associated with what was it? Deus Ex, the one that made no sense. Of like, hey guys, depending on how many people pre-order it, you get these level of things. So basically, it's based on how many people actually pre-order it. You don't just get it from pre-ordering the game. Like, they need to stop with this whole like, okay man, we need to spice it up to get a little more money. Just make the game, make it good, and ship it to us with as little bugs as possible. Because again, remember when the first Division came out, that game was a bug like it was a bug riddled mess. I think it took about like 6 or 8 months like just to make it a passable game, you know. And that was right after, man, like when like all the hype of it has slowly started to like die down. This new one, on the other hand, again, I just said that like when you release a game like a week in advance, the flags are coming up. This game is gonna be a bug-riddled mess, and that's something coming off of a beta and then releasing the game early, and then once these 4 days come out, okay, now man, we have like a week. We have a 5-day patch instead of a day 1 patch. So silly, but I'll see you guys on the next Jongravesshow Show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games, and I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow Show. Oh yeah, and if you like this video, please send me a like, shoot me a like, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Also, feedback is welcome. Later.